तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः Good morning. Please see page number 83. The second quote in the page. This is the time to decide your future while you possess the energy of youth, not when you are worn out and jaded, but in the freshness and vigor of youth. Work. This is the time. For the freshest, the untouched and unsmelled flowers alone are to be laid at the feet of the Lord. Such he receives. Rouse yourselves, therefore, for life is short. So, this is the time to decide your future when you possess the energy of youth, not when you are worn out and jaded. So, it's very important to have clarity in life. There's so much of suffering in society today because of this lack of clarity. So many minds, clouded minds, no clarity as to what life is, what the highest objective of life is. Swamiji is telling that. And unsmelled flowers alone are to be laid at the feet of the Lord. And Swamiji is saying, you seek the truth. Of course, Vivekananda always would give the highest ideal. The human societies would have been far more advanced had we all taken up this high ideal of knowing the truth. Asatoma Sadgamaya. Lead us from Asat to Sat, from the impermanent ephemeral world to the eternal existence. What would have happened to the societies had we all taken up this ideal? Then dharma would have been our passion, righteousness, dharma, morality. Why it is necessary? If you want to know the truth alone, they become important for you. If that is not the goal, nobody would care for dharma. Why should I follow dharma? Why should I be honest? Why ethics and morals become important? Because that larger goal, as we could not set before ourselves, individuals. Anyway, we are moving towards that only. People will search for happiness and peace through money, through name and fame. So through many things, but you will not get the desired peace or desired happiness. Little happiness we'll get it from the things of the world, but not the eternal, but not the real thing that we seek. We are trying to figure out what life is, but it's taking a lot of time, right? In the process, many births you have to undertake. One birth is not sufficient. So if you take up this highest ideal, namely the realization of truth, and naturally dharma becomes important for you. Righteousness becomes so important for you, and you will strive for those ideals. You will try to become honest. You will bring in that integrity into your personality, and then life becomes more meaningful for you. So that may be a very big ideal for you, but I'll request you one thing. You just actually have this ideal in your life. Have I become better today than what I was yesterday? Moment by moment, day by day. Yesterday I was how I was today. Have I become any better today than what I was yesterday? Every day you put this question to yourself. So what it means to be better than yesterday, that I will leave it to you to figure out. But you have to become better tomorrow than what you are today. A little better, a little better, a little better day after, like that, like day after, every day. I have improved myself. I have become a little better than what I was yesterday. That kind of satisfaction you try to derive. What it means to become better than what you were yesterday, that I leave it to you. Maybe in terms of truthfulness, maybe in terms of ideals that you take up, maybe in terms of thought, maybe in terms of the emotion that you generate. Yesterday you were a little irritable, yesterday you were a little angry, yesterday you talked, ill of somebody. But today you have removed that, so you have become a little better person, little better tomorrow, day after tomorrow, little better, like that. Like that, you move from day to day and try to improve your personality, try to improve the quality of your human being. And slowly you will see such great transformation will come on in your life. And after a few months, you will see you are blossoming into a greater human being and greater human being and greater human being. And finally, one day you will have illumination. You're a fully blossomed individual. You're a completely evolved individual. You are a Buddha. We're all here to discover that Buddhahood. No, amoeba is also, there is Buddha in amoeba also, but is involved Buddha. Okay? In amoeba also, there is Buddha, but involved Buddha. Buddha is not manifest. Buddha is looking for expression, to find expression. Who is Buddha? And amoeba completely evolved. So, what is the difference between the lowest and the highest? Only in the degree of manifestation, Vivekananda says. Even an ant also, there is God, there is the divinity. But ant can manifest all the divinity. We human beings come with such capacity to manifest the divinity, the divine nature, but we are not using the instrument for that purpose. We are not exploring the dimension of a personality. We are not consciously doing. Unconsciously, we are doing it. But consciously, we have to do. I've come here to manifest the divinity. That's what the definition gives, Vivekananda gives. Education is the manifestation of perfection already in the individual. If you take up people like Vivekananda, Buddha, they became perfect. From where they become perfect? Perfection actually came down from some heaven and dropped on their head or no? No, from within they evolved. Mahatma Gandhi, we consider a great human being. How could he become great? Just actually by building his character and personality patiently, laboriously, painstakingly. Right? He became so powerful. So much is there in every one of us, but we don't explore that. Consciously, we are not doing. Unconsciously, we are doing. That's the problem. So that's why Swami is saying the life is short. Life is short. Okay? So have the ideal and then move forward. Step one by one you can do. Little by little, little by little, little by little, you grow. And then actually fulfillment will come. So when you come of age, let us say that 70, 80 years, yes, I have not lived in vain. I have not led a purposeless life. I have lived purposefully. That kind of satisfaction, contentment you will have. I have used this instrument for the best purpose. Okay, so with that fulfillment, we'll get out of the world. But not many actually are able to leave the world today with that kind of fulfillment because they have not figured out what life is. That's why it's very important you have clarity in life. The ultimate purpose of life, according to Swami Vivekananda, is to know the truth. We are here only to know the truth. All other objectives or other ideals are actually inferior ideals and secondary objectives. Have the highest ideal, highest energy will be manifest through you. Thank you. Have a nice day.